Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 video. Today we're going to be hopping into yet another suggestor-requestor. If you're unaware, suggestor-requestor is where I take suggestions from you guys in the comments and turn them into content. And today's suggestor-requestor comes from Anya Guila, who asked us to try out the Hearts of Minecraft mod. Now, thankfully for me, it seems like the Hearts of Minecraft mod just got a new update with Thorns of Terrors. Now, I will be honest, I know nothing about Minecraft lore apart from you build blocks, you kill a dragon, that's it. But it would seem that my understanding has expanded just a little bit because I never knew that we had countries and characters in the world of Minecraft. Also, I guess this is the Nether. For today's challenge, we're going to be hopping into the island nation of the Enchantador Teikoku. They seem to be the Japan variant in this world. It was between these guys, Alexander, and I don't know, Fallen Kingdom. But I figured these guys down here would be a good option just because it's fresh start, no neighbors, and I can build up. So without further ado, let's get stuck in as Takanino Sakamoto in the Enchanted Taikoku. Okay, so starting off, we seem to have, whoa, we've got a big tree. But it seems like certain things are locked behind, and our first and only choice here is the Land of the Watching Sun. Interesting, okay. 7 days, go down this path, follow it down. It seems like we're gonna have to choose between one nation, one emperor, or arrange a royal marriage. We're not sure what it's going to work, but we'll see how things go. I'll follow that up soon. In terms of tech, it seems like it's all just Minecraft custom tech. I never knew this was a thing. This is pretty damn cool. I can have an attack golem. Sign me up. But sadly, we only get 2 research slots. That's definitely something I'm going to need to work on. Decision-wise, it seems like there's a lot of things for me to explore here and actually learn how they work. But there's this here, which seems to be raising player power, which means we can get more manpower. So we'll explore this bit later. For now, though, I'm just going to do my basic setup, get everything all nice and ready, and I shall see you momentarily when the next interesting thing happens. So it seems like we've finally made some progress with our tree, and we've completed our focus, our great empire. Tenko Henkya Bonsai. And because of this, we now have a bunch of buffs. Now, how did we get here? Through my focuses, we had a few that, you know, may or may not have been questionable, like slaughtering the unloyal. I may or may not had a few decisions that involved assassinating political rivals, but it's all in the name of good times, happy endings, and a royal family. With that being the case, I now have 3 different decisions I can go. I can go down this path here that works on improving our military, this path here that works on improving our industry, and then this is our political path. Now, here we can go and join a empire of monarchies, in a sense. So I join their faction, I would secede my legation cities on my borders to them, and at the end of the day, we can form a unified crown, a unified empire with the guys over here in the Southern Player Empire and their faction, the Southern Protection Pact. However, I don't want to take that option. I want to maybe go down here, carve our own path, and we can seek ties with Imperia, who are these guys up here, with King Heinrich II, which I imagine is supposed to be Minecraft Germany, or we can go Enchanted Coalition, which creates our own factory, we go Shokanor, and we basically just get all of our buffs, like samurai stuff, so on and so forth. At the end of it, we also get to finish with the Empire of Enchantendo. Wait, let's try that again. Enchantedo. Whatever we do, I need to hurry up and make it quick though, because Hades' horde is growing. Hades' horde is growing at an exponential rate, and I do not know how long it will take for them to come into our world. So I think first port of call right now at least is to focus on industry. I need to build up, bulk up, and get ready. And once this is all done, then I'm going to focus on maybe joining a faction. First things first though, I need 50% world tension so I can go after China. Sorry, the People's Republic of Haven, with Yang Gong Sun as their leader. And I guess now is as good a time as any to point out just how crazy things are getting. We've managed to complete our focuses for the army and the industry, now going ideology, and it seems I made the right choice to separate myself from this union. Reason being, the monstrous empires are now amassing. We have the Ominous Legion, led by a council of monsters, it seems. The monster government led by a council. They have their own little faction, and they've even got Hypixel. Isn't that a mod? But then also, at the same time, we also have this, the invasion coming in against them. And these are the Hadian West Overlord Colony, who are allies with Hades' Horde from the underworld. Now, Hades' Horde sitting here with nearly 4 400 divisions. The Ominous Legion, 400 divisions. I think I definitely made the right choice not to get involved, without a doubt. I'm going to keep expanding. I've got a focus coming up to take out the Havens, and then once I've dealt with these guys, I'm going to start pushing this way. Maybe even take out the Hexus. I was about to say Nexus. Hexus warlords who... that looks like a slime to me. It's an imposter. I'm going to do what I can, expand where I can, wipe out any monsters we possibly can. I'll leave the other humans alone. And then after that, once we've built up, the goal is to take out the Ominous, take out these guys, and go to the Nether and crush Hades. And whilst we're at it, maybe even stop for tea with the Ender Dragon. You know, a good cuppa never hurt no one. And it's finally time for our era of expansion. I did say I'd only attack monsters and I wouldn't touch anything else, but unfortunately I need to lay down somewhere. We have these guys and they're technically human. They're not a monster faction, but for me, due to slime, I don't care. I'm taking it. I'm using them as my gateway in. We've just landed over here in Dewport, and without further ado, we're going to get started with Amphibious, set up our forward line all the way over to the far end border. 3, 2, 1, let it be. We're attacking, we're going to finish the job, expand ourselves, and land on the continent. Surprisingly enough, it's actually easy, but I think that just comes down to them having a small army and us being absolutely stacked in comparison. And plus, I love the animation. I love the fact that the soldiers are actually Minecraft people. And welcome back. Here we are now in the year of 663, and things are changing. The Overworld Confederation, or the Overworld Federation, have managed to fend off Hades. Hades' horde has been taken over by a new guy who's semi-peaceful, it seems. But then the Ominous Legion is still doing their thing. They're big, they're large, they're a threat to everyone, but they're not seemingly growing bigger than this. The only big threat is Herobrine. Bro turned up, conquered everything, didn't ask questions, and now we're kind of here. And the reason it's an issue is because Herobrine is next door to my territory. As you can see, we are the Enchanted or Teikoku, and we've taken over the China of this world, and we've also landed on the continent. As you can see though, the name is a little bit different. We have the Enchanted or East Overworld Company. Whenever I take land here, it gets turned into a puppet. I get a decision, it's like, do you want this territory? Nope, feed it to the puppet. And that's exactly what we've been doing. In order to grow, have more factories, have more territory, so on and so forth, what I'm going to do is keep taking all of these lands. I'm going to deal with the last of the villagers, then I'm going to start attacking the monsters, slowly but surely building up, and then I'm going to go after the Overworld? No. The Ominous Legion. And then after we've dealt with the Legion, release all of the villagers as subjects, and then once that's done, I guess Herobrine. I'm not going to the Nether. I'm not going to touch that. That seems to be its own thing. I'm not intervening with underworld politics. So the goal is to cleanse the overworld of all of the monsters and all of the issues, of which I'm going to do. So with that being the case, I'm going to clean these guys up, slowly but surely start to pick off the monster hordes down here, and when it's ready to go after the Ominous Legion, I'll see you then. And here we are in 675, a few more years into the future, and we have improved our landmass. We have taken a big chunk of this continent up here with our allies behind us. Down here in the Enchanted East Overworld Company. Now, for my future mission, I don't have many monster clans left to deal with. I mean, there's this guy here who's apparently a nationalist, but he kind of looks like a monster to me, as well as a fascist nation, which kind of needs to be deposed of. There are a few others that I could take, I could leave, like the Zombie Empire, that needs to go, the Witches need to go, the Slimes need to go, so on and so forth. But before I end this video, I need to at least take down one of the major factions. I need to take down Hades, Ominous, or Herobrine. Since they all have massive armies and I'm slowly getting manpower after expanding, I think I've got a game plan. Since I need resources to build heavy ships so that I can actually have a navy that will let me cross, I've decided the game plan is to move east, remove all negative influence from these lands, leave the overworld alone, leave Herobrine alone, leave Hades alone, and just go and crush Ominous Legion. To do so, it means I'm going to have to land in the spawn ruins to get a footing on the continent, and then after that just go ham on every single green thing on this map. That's the game plan at least, so I'm going to get myself ready, take over these lands over here, and once that's all done, I'm going to go for them. Oh yeah, and also I'm puppeting these guys just because they're cats. Look at Ferdolf, bro, he's a cool. And it's finally time to move west. As you can see, I've managed to conquer the rest of the available territory to the east. The Enchanted territory has grow. We're currently at 500k manpower, but that's due to increase with all the coring and compliance that's going to take place, which is fantastic. Now, obviously the Ominous Legion is the final goal, but the Ominous Legion have a big ass army. Now, for me to take this on, I'm having to secure the lands in the spawn ruins, of which I'm going to do. They're not guaranteed by anyone. Yes, they are. They're guaranteed by the Overworld Federation. Bro, why are you guaranteeing them? They don't exist. They are ruins. They have no soldiers. They have no people. They have no resources. It is just empty land. Okay, change of plans. That's not my final showdown. My final showdown is the Overworld Federation. Every time I want to expand, they're getting involved. Every time I want to expand, they're giving me a headache. This is my final battle. This is my final showdown. I don't care. Long live the monsters. That's the change of plan. They have 879 divisions. I have 192. I'm going to amass myself, get myself nice, big, and juicy like a nice slice of chicken, and we're going after the Overworld Confederation. I don't care. I'm shutting it down. And with that, everything is lined up, ready for mission go. We have all of our necessary troops on the overworld borders, both in north, south, and west over here. I'm not counting their territories on the secondary continent, and I'm really hoping that I don't have to go over there myself to deal with the problem. That wouldn't be ideal. But I'm going to push for them since their capital's here. I'm hoping that it will be enough to get them done and get it crushed at King's Fortress. I only have to wait 60 days, or well, less than that now, to go to war. I've got to wait until the 4th of March, and then we're going to go strolling in and paying the Great Sun a nice little visit. In preparation, I've gone ahead and got some of my tank mech divisions, and as you can see, they are fully loaded on defense, breakthrough, and hard attack, of which I'm going to make a short little addition. Mobile combat, horse-pulled firework launcher. Let's get it done. And just like that, it's finally time to pounce. Justification of conquering Hermitcraft is done. I'm going to make sure all of my divisions are ready to rock and roll. We are literally red on every single one, but I'm kind of hoping that my mass amounts of air support are going to turn the tide for me. If they don't, well, we're screwed. The job has been done. The units have been sent. Everything is green. The Air Force is doing wonderful, and my divisions being supported by aircraft are absolutely dominating. My God. Yep, I'm walking all over them. It's literally like kicking over a sandcastle. Job done. Everything's good. Troop difference means nothing in this mod. Are they sending naval invasions? Oh God. Okay, I need my navy to be doing overtime. And it would seem that once again, the AI has decided to give me a headache and make me regret my life decisions. I've managed to take out all of the Overlord territories over here, and guess what? They joined a faction, the Eastern Kingdom faction, and it's called the Independence League. And I've just noticed that these are two different factions. Anyway, they decided to join the Independence League. And because of that, they're still alive. They have their territory over here. And I still need to take rid of this. Take rid of this? Get rid of this. But also, I need to get rid of Free Villager Union. And then only when I have done that, then it's game time. Only when I have done that is it game time. So that means I have to go all the way over here and take out all of these. And to do that, I have my naval invasion in preparation. This is going to be such a damn headache, bro. I'm not ready for this. I just want to go home. Oh, it's finally over. That took way longer than it ever should have, all thanks to the AI inviting to a faction on the brink of death, but it's finally done. I don't care what this peace deal is. If I eat them all, I eat them all. It doesn't matter to me because it's the last thing I'd do in this damn mod. There we go, the Treaty of Tempesta. The world is done, order restored, the aggressively guaranteeing nation has been dealt with. All in all, this was a very, very fun playthrough. It was something new, it was something different. I will admit, it took me a little while for my eyes to adjust because the Minecraft text and then the Minecraft everything was making my eyes go a little bit fuzzy. But all in all, it was really, really good fun. If I wasn't like rushing to get this out for a video, I would have probably taken my time a lot more, maybe investigated the Nether whilst I was at it and so on and so forth. I don't know, maybe in the future I'll do a stream or something and then you guys can give me pointers on how not to mess up and let the AI join at the last minute. But for now, that's all it's going to be for today's episode, so thank you very much. Once again, thank you very much for the suggestor-requestor, and if you would like to see more, let me know in the comment section down below. But until then, all the best, have a good one guys, I'll see you in the next video I do. Until then, all the best, ta-da!